I would like to make mention of a few special guests who have joined us this year. Ambassador Ronald Lauder, President of the World Jewish Congress and recipient of March of the Living's 2013 Global Ambassador for Jewish Renewal Award. The Chief of General Staff of the Polish Armed Forces, General Mieczysław Cieniuch. We applaud the courage of the delegation of wounded Israeli soldiers who are here as part of Eidim B'Madim, the IDF's Witnesses in Uniform delegation, the largest ever to come on the March of the Living. We also welcome a delegation of Witnesses in Uniform from the Israeli police. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the courageous group of blind Israelis and their guide dogs from the Israel Guide Dog Center for the Blind. We are especially moved by your desire and your determination to attend the March of the Living. And finally, I want to thank all of you here today who have chosen to participate in the March of the Living, coming from countries all over the world, near and far, to attend this very meaningful program. Rabbi Israel Meir Lau is the Chief Rabbi of Tel Aviv-Yafo, the former Chief Rabbi of the State of Israel, Chairman of the Yad Vashem Council, and a child survivor of the Holocaust. Rabbi Lau was liberated by American troops in April of 1945. He was only 8 years old at the time. Rabbi Lau has participated in every March of the Living program since its inception in 1988. He will now share his thoughts with us.
כי חילצת נפשי ממוות, את עיני מדמעה, את רגלי מדחי, את הלך לפני אדוני בארצות החיים. ראה עוניי והביטה, האר עיניי פן אישן המוות. גם כי אלך בגיא צלמוות לא אירא רע, כי אתה עמדי. Chief of Staff of the IDF, Rav Aluf Benny Gantz, Chief of Staff of the Polish Army, General Shinyok, Deputy Chief of the Israeli Police, Nitzav Israel Yitzhak, leaders of the March of the Living, sponsors, friends, members of the Direct, leaders of communities all over the world, parents, soldiers, students, ladies and gentlemen. Not very far from here, 70 kilometers about, there is a city called Bochnia, closer to Krakow. It was a Jewish city. August, September 43, the Nazi German made the last action to get the Jews of Bochnia to send them to their final way, here in Auschwitz-Birkenau. The children tried to escape and to hide themselves. One of them, a child of 6 years old, Aryeh Leib Blum, by himself. He lost his parents already. He tried to escape from the Gestapo. Then he discovered in the street, in a corner of two streets, a garbage can. He climbed up, entered into the garbage can, covered with the cover and hide himself, and was listening all the time to the steps of the boots of the Gestapo with the barking dogs, looking after a child or another human being, a Jew. One of the Gestapo officers saw this garbage can, said, maybe someone is hidden here. He came across, opened the cover, and saw a child. Leibale Blum, a child of 6 years old, stood up in the garbage can and forced himself to give a smile from one ear to the other. And from his pocket, in the garbage can, he offered the Gestapo officer a lollipop, a candy. That's what he had. It was his dearest thing he had, a candy, a lollipop. He offered it to the officer. No longer than 1 second, the answer was the Gestapo man took out his pistol, put it close to the head of Leibale Blum, shooted one bullet into his head and killed him, and the child fell dead in the garbage can. What a heroism. What a war. Today, according to the Hebrew date, the 28th of Nisan, is my birthday. I wasn't born in April 8 or in 28th of Nisan. But today, in the 28th of Nisan, that time was April 11, the American troops, led by General Patton, broke in the gates of Buchenwald and have liberated us after 6 years of horror in the dark tunnel. They opened the window to freedom, to life. And this is our birthday. Today, exactly today, 28th of Nisan, we are 68 years old. Few days later, the German people from Weimar, a city 10 minutes walk from Buchenwald, who said that they didn't know, they didn't listen, they didn't see the trains, they didn't see the ashes, they didn't see the fogs, they didn't see the smoke of the crematoria. From 1936 till 1945, they didn't see. 10 minutes walk from the gate of Buchenwald to the city of Weimar. They were invited into Buchenwald by the American authorities to show them the horrors, what happened here in the concentration camp. I was so lucky to be a very small child that time, that an American officer lifted me up in his command car, in the eyes of all the Weimar people there, lifted me up in air and said, "Look at this child. He have endangered Germany. He have threatened you, Deutschland. Against whom did you declare the war? Against children of this age and this size? And this is now. The war was declared when he was even 6 years younger, only 2 years old. A shame on you." The question is, what happened since then, 68 years? for us, as President Perez said now, an enormous change. We have a home, an independent home. We have where to go back today or tomorrow. We will not stay here. We go back home. Words we couldn't dream 68 years ago, 70 years ago. We have a shelter. We have our nationality. We have our heritage. We have our power. Walking here from Auschwitz to Birkenau, the Israeli chief of staff and the rabbi together, this combination of power, physical power, and spirit of Jewish heritage with the Torah scroll, this combination is promising our immortality, our continuity, our eternity forever. ובזה אני מבקש לסיים. היום, לפני 68 שנים, שוחררנו בבוכנוולד. 68 בגימטריה, חיים. חטא, יוד, יוד, מם, חיים. זה 68. ואתם הדבקים בהשם אלוקיכם, חיים כולכם היום. זכינו לבנות מולדת. אנחנו היום לא זקוקים לאותה עזרה שנזקקנו לה אז לפני 70 שנה, כשהיא לא באה בזמן, כשהיא איחרה להגיע. וכשהציעו למי שהציעו לפוצץ את מסילת הברזל שעברנו בדרך הנה, כדי לעכב את הרצח של 50,000 יהודים מהונגריה ליום שהובלו הנה ברכבות, התשובה הייתה לא, no. יש לנו מלחמה עם גרמניה ולא יצאנו להציל יהודים או כל עם אחר. ננצח במלחמה, תיפסק השמדת היהודים. את מי יהיה עוד להציל? מי יישאר? זה לא הדאיג אף אחד. היום אנחנו לא במצב הזה. יש לנו בית עם כל הביקורת ועם כל התלונות. צריך לנשק את האדמה כשנחזור הביתה. לנשק את רגבי עפרה של ארץ ישראל. היא הארץ, היא הבית שזוקף את קומתנו, שמעניק לנו את החירות האמיתית להיות עם, עם עם תורה, עם עם מורשת, עם עם מסורת, עם שיוכל להצדיק את מה שנכתב על גיא ההריגה, במותם ציוו לנו את החיים. אמן.